I don't get anything done when I'm by myself. Do you know that? It's just so easy to sit and play Minecraft. So the first thing I think I should do is light the fire. So what have you got for heat? Comment. Let's have a conversation here. Let's get to know each other better, shall we? Oh, okay. So, doing everything with the camera in my hand is just a little more difficult than other things. It's amazing. This hook can push all this stuff back. See, the thing is that you have to get rid of this stuff in the front because that's where the air comes through. Only I can't imagine that any air actually gets through there. So I push it all to the back like so. And then I turn it so the hook is there. And I just bring all the coals to the front. I don't know how you do your stove. How do you do your stove? Tell me in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. Okay, how do you heat your house? Okay. Now, with this, I don't usually need to use paper or anything to get it going. I put them up on here, so that gives a bit of air. And this is open, which is opening that thing in there. Oh, look, a cat. Oh, yeah, I was going to feed the other cat. Okay, can't move. Can't do that. Cat will be there later. Okay, let's finish this. Because we're body doubling, right? Are you lighting your wood stove too? Oh. And you leave space between them so that there can be some air. Because the air is really, really important. The air is as important as the wood. Air can't burn it because that's what the fire is burning. Is the air. Alright, so now to get air comes swooping in. I'm gonna put this like that. And now the air will go whistling through. And in a while we'll have some heat. Now we only have those here. Okay, now the next thing is socks. My feet are cold. I'm wearing this color. This is the needs mending door. These are in the way. Okay, now how do you keep your feet warm? Do you make your own? Sorry, I'm just pulling this through here. Do you make your own socks also? All right, there. That's good. These are the socks, many of which need mending. You have all the greens and the pinks and the blue greens. And sometime I will mend them. Okay. All right, that's that. All right, let's put them on. Look at that. There we are. Okay, now I have to do this I'll let you be somewhere so you can see. I leave this on. How do you keep your socks together? Do you use safety pins on your socks too? All right, this sock doesn't look like it needs a lot of mending. That one's perfect. How about this one? Oh, this one has a big hole. But you know what I found out? That it was my feet that were cutting through my socks. Because if I wear socks under my socks, I don't have the same situation. See, there we go. How do you stay warm in the winter? Do you wear 2 pairs of socks? All right, so everywhere is somewhere to start. How do you start on something like this? So the first thing I did was the fire, which it appears is going to take quite a while. Okay. Now let's. Oh, yes, I wanted to get to this cat food. I liked it when it was right here in the corner. And I could just put cat food in here. That'll keep them happy all day. See, here comes one now. Where are you? There he is. Would you like to go outside? Is it time to go out? Here, kitty, kitty, out. All right. Look, now I think the best way to start cleaning is just right beside where you are. Do you find that? Oh, there's my Mary. I love Mary. She's in heaven now. She is. She's come and seen me. I asked what it was like in heaven, and she said, Nanny, I can't tell you that. She said, you know I can't tell you that. All right, so which size bowl? I get this one for them. Gotta feed the guys that are outside, which is just Tiger. We'll be quiet in here so we don't wake up Willem. Sleeping in there. See him? Good morning, Tiger. Got you some food. Can I pet you today? Can I pet you? Are you gonna let me pet you? Wouldn't that be nice? There you go. Come here, let me pet you. He's a wild cat. They're friends. When they're together, he'll let me pet him. Hey, Mongo. Hey, Mongo. Can I pet you too? Can I pet you now? Always just out of reach. Getting closer though, isn't he, Mongo? Here, come down here, Mongo. Come down here. When Mongo's here, he'll let me pet him. But Mongo came in. Okay, oh, it's getting warm in here. It's warmer than it is outside anyway. All right, so wood. We need wood. I was thinking for having wood. I should have a wheelbarrow. And I should just put it there into the wheelbarrow. So I should put some shoes on. These are not my shoes. None of these are my shoes. If I go in the next room, I will completely forget what I'm doing in here. Certainly not the way to do it. Okay. I have to do something about this room. It's totally not a right way. And then here, this room also. Why does it need low battery? Okay, so Daniel and Anna have gone to Mexico. So I have charge of their plants while they're gone. That's a whole nother thing. Okay, so here's my soybeans. I put cumin and black pepper in there, and I marinated some chicken yesterday. I cut it into very small bits, and I put some ginger and garlic. All right, so what are we doing? We're going to put that in there, so we need a spoon. This spoon is dirty. Like my silver spoons. That's enough for us for a day. Do we need more water? I think I probably do. See the snow? Oh, these windows are so dirty. But we're not doing windows. We have to do the wood and finish putting this in here. And today, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I have to wash my hands. Not sure where my hands have been. That sure is cold water. I'll let it run for a while. So let's add some stuff here. This is all clean laundry here too. Sheets. I should have come out yesterday. I put vinegar in my laundry so they're never... Okay, so we're not going to do any more on that. Let's just come over here and get some stuff to put in there. What have I got? Well, I've got a sweet potato, and I've got a rutabaga, and I've got onions. Okay. Now, since we're going to pressure, this is dirty. Since we're going to pressure cook them, I want to use, where's my other knife, I think? My other knife is gone. The one with the point. I don't really like this one as much. I've learned that the way to keep from making a big mess right beside your cooking surface is to have compost right there. sometimes the skin doesn't come off very well, so it's easier to take off a whole ring of the onion. And then you can easily get the skin off of it, so you haven't wasted it. A lot quicker too. Oh, down, down, down. Oh yeah, I petted the cat. That's why my hand is dirty. I'm trying to think of what it was that I had done that made my hand feel like I should wash it. Okay. I'll make these fairly big because I'm going to put them in the pressure cooker. Pot, I mean. Just go dump this in there. Turnip doesn't really taste all that great. Where's this thing? You really don't have to peel this. Actually, it's probably better if you know it's been washed. And the way you know it's been washed is because it's not covered with dirt. My teeth are not good at 70, so I like putting things in the Instant Pot so they get nice and soft. Are you body doubling with me? Are we working together, getting stuff done? Okay, so it's got onions and sweet potatoes and soybeans and chicken. Let's see, is there anything else in here? It's just these turnips, or swede, or whatever you call them. Let's see what else we've got here. What she has got here. They've gone now. So now it's time to turn it back into my kitchen. They just have room in the kitchen now. This is lemongrass she grew. Hey, I bet it might taste good to put some in there. But you know what? I harvested this lemongrass afterwards. a lot afterwards. So let's put some of this in there. Probably too much. Let me do the same to what she does. Okay, there. Should we put anything else in there? Soybeans and meat, potatoes, and usually I would think we should add carrots and celery, but I don't have any carrots and celery right now. Okay, this can go back up. I find that if I do the food first thing in the day, before I'm hungry, did you know that old things, these things, still have a lot of juice in them? I never knew that. But I'm not going to do that. All right, what else would go good in there? Go well in there. Cumin and ginger. Ginger, we should put them down here. Cumin. Now, how am I going to get that up there? Let's see. Maybe I'll use a fork. It's not going to work like that. There it is. Star anise, cardamom, cumin, caraway, cloves, fennel. I think it's time for this to come down. It has caught a lot of little bugs. Still got a lot of sticky left. All right, next thing. What am I looking at now? This is those things. This cardamom seeds. I have cardamom seeds in there. I'll put these in here. Oh, there's a cardamom. There's a cardamom thing up here, isn't there? I should put it in that. All right, here we go. Aren't these cute little bags? I thought this was a neat idea. Should put them all in little bags and then to hang the bags up. Oops. Huh. Oh, there's two separate strings. That's why. Okay, now my fork. I should use a longer fork, shouldn't I? All right. Here we go. Let's turn backwards. Let's turn backwards there too. Now star anise doesn't need to be there. What was this about? Tacos from sweet corn flour. And this is also served with beans and rice and whatever. I think I'm gonna put my hair up because it's sort of bothering me a little bit. But you know, when I put my hair up, mostly you know what I want to start doing? I want to start having it real puffy at my face, right? Like they did in the 1800s. I never put my hair in ties because I find it very hard to get it out. How's that? All right, let's get rid of this. I thought this was something important, but it turns out it's just burned drippings. Sometimes these things are full of flavor and worth keeping. I would never be doing this if you weren't here. Thank you for the body doubling happening. Now, all these plants have way too much soil in them. But what if I could remove some soil from there? Oh, now I'm making a bigger mess. So the idea was if I could move this stuff down lower, you know, this is a shallot, which needs to be down lower, I would think. And all this is dead. Okay. And this and the container under it. We'll go over to the table over here. Want to see what I made for a freezer? Oh, it's starting to freeze again. Well, this is my little freezer here. And this is the lid. Oops. See? This is a lid for the freezer. I can bring my freezer. Oh no, I have to dump my water out. That's right. Okay, water. Let me just pour it out. I know you like drinking it. There you go. And now I'll pour the rest out. This is my freezer. Keeping things cold. I'm going to put this on. I think I'll let it freeze solid again, and then I'll put that on top. Okay. So where are we now in the great scheme of things? Oh yes, I've been working on this food. Then there was a plant in the sink. Now all this extra soil. Not sure what to do with it all. This one is also, has this been watered? No. Not sure what she's got in here. These are Enna's plants. Okay. Now back to this. That might be enough, right? We could put some tomatoes in. We have some tomatoes here. And we have a pumpkin. You know, sometimes these are really cool to use for crafting. Let's put these over here. I'll do crafting on here, I guess, today. Look at these. I made these yesterday. Were you super duper impressed? But I used glue on them, so they're definitely not natural. I also have this homemade paper. I was thinking of using the paper for something. All right, so let's go back to this. This might be some important herb. These little tiny guys over there. Okay, so what we were going to do, we're going to add a tomato. Then I have to really wash my hand. Let's just put this in here. Okay, and we'll put the rest of this